Send me the invite, Trent. Oh, you are okay. Oh, Trent, let me check my controller. Hold up. Resend it. Sorry. Who playing that? Who playing Jason and Freddy? Oh, hold on. Let me do my players. Damn, I'm bugging. I know. Somebody in trouble, ain't they? No, that ain't Trent. Hold up. Hold up. Hey, Trent. Hey, Trent. Hold on. Turn that music down for a second. Somebody's about to come in here for a second. Because he keeps sending me messages. He might get half cussed out real fast. Hold up. He's a showstopper. Yo, I don't know what happened. I just seen the picture you sent me. Now the guys in here can verify that we've never. He said it was. Has said the team blacklisted him. I just saw the picture of it. I've never seen that picture before, so I don't know what happened. So the draft started at 1 p.m. We only had about 12 guys in it. We all drafted. If you weren't there, I booted you out, so I didn't have to keep skipping over your name. Now I just resent you the invite, and it's not letting you in as the Browns. I see. I don't know why it's not. But I'll try. I could try again. But I'm about to play a playoff game now, right now versus somebody. So, but I'm after my playoff game, I will try to resend you the invite. But I don't know why it said you were blacklisted because I didn't blacklist you. I booted everybody who wasn't in the draft, so I didn't have to skip over your name. That does not mean you're blacklisted, and everybody in here can verify that. So I don't know what that means. Yeah, I tried to have it, and it's hard to get a whole bunch of people at the same time together, and so you know, well, that's why. Well, I don't know why. Actually, it's not letting you join. I'm gonna try it again right now. Because I don't know what the fuck's going on with the Browns that they wouldn't let you rejoin it. because there's been a couple other people that just came, and I resent them the invite, and they rejoined. Yours is the first time I've ever seen that at all.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that shit neither.
Yeah. So hold on, let me see. Let me see what that one is.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Because it's 9 out of 11, and Trent, give me a second. All right, hold up. Invite user. What's the score?
20. Yeah, 20 to 7.
The invite's already sitting out there, so I don't know why it's not allowing you to pick the Browns. Yep, your name's there.
Yeah, I accepted the damn invite, but that shit ain't let me do shit.
Yeah, I never seen that blacklisted. What the fuck's that mean?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah. But yo, well, I'm gonna try after this. After I play this dude, we'll try to figure it out. See, but I mean, if you want to join the league and look around to see what teams, because actually, this is what I did because there was only a couple people who was in the.
Just let me in, bro.
Are you in? You in? Okay, I got you. I see you. Now, this is what I'm doing. I allowed everybody to go on a computer team and take anybody off of a computer team you wanted, only one player. So if you wanted to go take, like J.J. Watt off of the Rams or something, you could, and you could drop him in the free agency and pick him up. So I allowed everybody one player. So we pretty much all got our one player that's in that league, and I'm allowing you to do it too. So, but you weren't at the draft, so you got to check your team out,
Yeah.
I don't know who they gave you. I don't know. I doubt the guy in here who joined the league and dropped the players. I'm sure I don't think we took the Browns, so nobody took anything from the Browns.
Shit, ain't got shit.
They ain't got nothing.
Shit, they ain't got shit but my own gear.
Yeah. So really, I don't know. Hold up. Maybe let me check the even the Vikings really don't got too much. They got Julio. I don't even know who they got at the quarterback. Or Case Keenum. Nah, they stink. Yeah, see, I don't know what teams are good and what teams aren't. So right now, you would have to search that and look, and say, okay, who got users, who don't got users, what team could I be, who got something. And if there's nobody there, maybe, yeah. If there's,
This shit that bad, bro.
yeah, okay, no problem, ain't no problem. So just if you want to just retire out of the league. Retire out of the league, and if you don't want a different team, next time we have a draft in a couple weeks, if we have one, then we'll get some of your guys in there. We'll get some of my guys, and we'll have another one in a couple weeks or something.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, bro.
Yeah, bro. As early as you got me 18 points off their line. Rams kicker.
All right, Trent, here
18
I come.
points.
Here come.
Right now I'm winning 15.
Who you playing? Keezy?
Huh?
Yo, you play Keezy in the playoff, dude. You play Keezy in the playoff.
Like
Closer.
Keys in the playoff and then the other league.
Yeah, hold up. That regular season game don't even matter, man. That playoff game is the only thing that matters, bro. That regular season don't mean nothing. Yeah. That's all I mean. I was just checking my controller. Trent, here I come. Yeah, he might. Here we go. It took Don Madden a minute to get going because but it's this now. It's nothing but this now.
No, boys. Listen to this. I'm at.
That's me. What color you got on, Trent? Nah, we wearing red. You gotta change that orange. We home. You gotta. Hell, man, that shit fucking my ear up. You gotta change your color, yo. We wearing red. Trent. I told him, he know. We home. If we was on the road, it's his rule. It's his rules.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, it is. We at home. We get to choose. And we don't need no commentating from
Hey man, don't trash on me and Peace commentating, bro. We did a good job.
Sound like that sound like the Muppets.
Like our Snoop Dogg halftime show, man. Everyone got free blunts.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, bro. We thought we let them know.
You did get me back in the game.
Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Probably won't be tonight.
On first down, Watson. Allen has it, left side. And right away, he lost the football.
Cowboys are making a run.
Over at the 29-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Hey, P, you see me punch that nigga in his mouth?
The defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Punch that nigga right dead in the mouth, didn't we?
On second down, here's Henry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
What's the Cowboys score?
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Used to have a coach just tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys.
Well,
nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. They know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Bridgewater now. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Lambo will put this one through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down.
We're playing violent out there right now.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but
you
still
don't play violent. You don't play violent on offense.
The relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more effective because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved though if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake.
Why are the Rams challenging out there? A waste of the challenge.
And he's brought down
No, Rams are challenging the catch.
Gain. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got
exactly,
his
it's
first
just a waste of challenge.
And it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
I don't fucking know.
From the 50, it's Watson.
Playoffs, did anything happen? You can see.
Down he goes. Linval Joseph breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Flush to his right. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. And the young Bucks showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. T.Y. Hilton, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out in the field charged up and ready to go.
Too much fire out here.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
Brown's grown man voice.
those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Trucks through it.
Oh, man, right through it.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Bridgewater on 1st down. Finding Green complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
On the right side, caught by Green. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And
8-point game, boys.
Down. One thing's for sure, Thomas, talented as he may be, could be in for a tough matchup. He's set to lock horns with Chris Harris, as Harris is going to be shadowing him all around the field.
And what I love about Harris's game is his ability to play outside, work inside to the slot, and he always carries a chip on his shoulder. Remember, he was an undrafted free agent. This turned himself into a Pro Bowl player.
Yes, the former Kansas Jayhawk, undrafted in 2011. That's caught by Jackson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Bad boy, bad boy.
And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. Bridgewater again. That's to his running back, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action here on first down. And caught right side, Green. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Damn, 8-minute quarters, bro.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's not a bad idea. Set up in the gun. Send a bunch of guys out wide and let the defense think you're going to try and put one in the end zone. But here, the draw play just gets bottled up from the start, and he'll wind up losing yardage.
Second down, Bridgewater. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Michael Thomas, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Suggs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
A first down carry for Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
On second down, it's Drake. And this one also slow and developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On third down, Bridgewater. Green's got it over the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. On 2nd and 10, Watson. And his throw here's incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man Hilton. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And a dump off to White. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the red zone now, Watson escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd down, here's Watson. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. James White, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are in for 6. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Now, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Bucs on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And again, it's Bridgewater. This is caught by Jackson. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Thomas barreling ahead. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, Drake, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Off the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game, no gain. And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Derrick Henry. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 17-14. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field now come the Bears. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right on the crossing route, complete. It's Evans. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Goes underneath for Henry. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Bridgewater now on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. And Lambeau will put this one through, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. A give to Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Escaping the pressure right. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Now it's Henry. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, Hill. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th.
The Bucs on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Deshaun Jackson from 8 yards out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Terrell Suggs able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Watson. Over the middle to Evans. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a 1st down throw. Watson steps away to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Watson looks to throw again. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now it's Watson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Linval Joseph in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Watson. That is caught inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. One receiver to the left is Evans. Here's Watson. Buying time to his left. And the Chicago Bears are in the end zone. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. So out come the Bucs now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now Drake. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, It tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Watson now to throw. And Allen's got it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st down, Watson. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. David Irving able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. And an alley to run. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw, forced out to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Goes underneath here to White. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They begin with Henry, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
The Bucks on third down. Now, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 11. Now Bridgewater. He gets it to Brown, complete. And now look at this, big gain but a fumble. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they
Wow,
manage to win
that
the
was
game.
bullshit, yo. That was your ball. You kidding me? That was a nice hit and a fumble, and you kidding me? That was your ball.
From the 34
He
now,
dropped
here's
it.
1st and 10.
He was not down, yo.
And the hole
He wasn't.
closes quickly.
Huh?
He
Nah,
gets
he
across
wasn't.
the
Nah, he
35
wasn't
to the
down.
36-yard line.
That was a
Two
fumble.
yards on the pickup
Yeah,
there.
it
It'll be
should have been a
2nd and
fumble.
8.
Hell
I
yeah.
guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
Good game,
Damn,
man.
dude.
Good game.
Why you would
Good
take
fight,
any
bro.
sort of a
Good
chance.
fucking
for you
fight.
It happened in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL.
Good fight,
Some
man.
people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And they're moving on to the
Good
conference
fight.
championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Bucks are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Great game, man. I'll be right back. I gotta go outside. Somebody waiting for me. Trent, good game, man. Good fight. Nigga had me, yo. Had us against the ropes. It's cold outside. Nigga had us on the ropes, B.